All right. I'll promise you this, I'm the happiest guy in here. But this will be tough. All right, 36 years. 36 years I've been doing this. 22 at BYU. 14 as the head coach. And today's the day that I'm going to retire. I've had a chance to talk with the players and encourage them, move forward, and tackle the challenge that's at hand. But most of all, I've had a chance to reflect with my family. How lucky I've been. I'm 61 years old and I still haven't worked a day in my life. I've got to play with so many great players, and coach so many great players, so many teams, great teams. That's probably what I'll miss the most. I'll miss the most of when we get to the end of June and it's time to start the summer semester and the team moves on and I'll be on another team. I'll be on the team with my wife and with Cheryl, with my grandkids, and I'm going to make that just as good as we made this. I've always felt like these are all numbers, just numbers on a page. And people tell me that they're at times pretty impressive numbers. But what I'll always remember are the players, the relationships that I've had with the guys, the coaches. That's one of the things that I'll really miss. These coaches are my best friends, and they have been. I talked to every one of the coaches that have worked for me this morning over the years. I can't thank those guys enough. All right. I've got a couple things that I want to say. One is, how did this happen, and how did we come to this? I've had 10 years of what some doctors have said. You're playing on house money, and the house money's been really good to me. And I kind of have three coaching pillars for me. One is my mind, a coaching mind, my body, my physical body, a coaching body, and then what I consider to be a coaching soul, which is my heart. My mind, I fought for years. You get tired, you get frustrated, you get mad, you can't figure things out, and I've always been able to talk my mind back into it's time to accept the next challenge. Let's get the next team and let's go. My body would be tired at times, but I could always get myself up and get going. And make my body do it. But it's my coaching soul that has put me here today. Because I always tell everybody, you can't trick how you feel. You can pretend or you can ignore it, but you know inside how you feel. And my coaching soul said it was time to be done. I want to thank the administration, not only the athletic administration, Tom and Brian, but President Worthen, President Samuelson, and President Richardson, those who have supported me from the university level. It's a pretty unique opportunity for me to coach for 14 years as the head coach and have the same two guys, Tom as the athletic director and Brian as my sport administrator. And to be able to do that is I consider to be a real blessing and a real part of the success that we were able to have here. I want to thank the staff members. There's so many people who have made this work. From my athletic trainer, I think Rob Ramus is my athletic trainer, and he's the one guy that has been, besides the administration, that has been with me through every team. And, obviously Tim Lacombe was here for 12 years, and Terry was here since my first year. Dave Rice, I talked to Dave this morning, John Wardenberg, talked to John, talked to Walter. Cody Feger, Mark Pope. I talked to all these guys this morning, and this is what I told them. I said, I got to meet with the team this morning, and then I got to meet with the media in the press conference, and I have the banquet tonight. And I don't really know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'll promise you it's better than what I'm doing today. And that's from my heart. I love BYU. And I love all these players. But most of all, I love my family. I want my family to stand up. Let's give my family a round of applause. Cheryl, come on up here. These people have been through a lot. First week I got here, 22 years ago, we had a kind of a tough season before that. Coach Cleveland hired me. My son Garrett, I get a call from the principal at Canyon View High School. He's been a student there for 3 days. I race out of the office, down to the principal's office. Garrett's been in a fight. Some kid said BYU's team was no good. The funniest thing about the whole thing, I told him they're right. I said, gee, you can't fight. You can't fight yet, okay? You can't fight yet. It's not, as soon as we're good and they say they're not any good, then you can fight. Cheryl, will you say a few things? Okay?
I don't know how I feel. I go from feeling excited for what's next for us to sad that there are so many things that we will miss. But I think for me, the biggest emotion that I feel is gratitude. We are so, so grateful for the opportunities that we've had to be here at BYU, to experience this place, to experience the amazing people here, and the people that he's been able to work with, and the players. They are such good kids, and we are forever grateful for them. I think the other thing for me that I remember when we had his first press conference, and nobody asked me to speak, but there was one gentleman from the media that wanted to ask me a question, and the question that he asked me was if I was excited for the opportunities that we would have to serve. And I remember thinking that was such a weird question. Like I don't know, I thought we want to talk about basketball. And I think for Dave and I, that has been a truly amazing experience to be in a position where we can serve and we can help raise money. And obviously cancer is something that has affected our family deeply, and we have been blessed to be in a position where we could help raise money and further that effort. So grateful to so many people who have helped make that part of this a success for us, and most of you are here today. We're so, so grateful. Hopefully we can continue to do great things in the future. We're not going to be far away. I'm the biggest BYU fan there is. I hope you guys, Tom, you'll let us come watch some football games and baseball games and volleyball games, and yes, basketball games, but we love you, and I love this man. And I can't tell you how proud I am of him. I know that he will leave this job with no regrets because he has given it everything he has. He's left it all out there, and that's all he's ever asked his players to do, and that's what he did, and I'm very proud of him.
All right, thanks. Thanks to all of you coming. Everyone here, I appreciate, maybe except the media, all you other guys. I appreciate everything that you've done. The media, I believe you've been extremely fair over the 14 years, and appreciate the coverage. Look forward to watching the next guy deal with it. I want to answer any questions you have, okay? So I'll sit down over here, and hopefully we can make it through this.